I'm Trish, and I have been diligently and joyfully studying the healing arts for about 40 years. It's been my passion and my joy, and I've come across a few techniques that I'd like to show. And this one is called Balancing the Cortices, and it's from Body Talk, which is a most wonderful modality. And this particular technique has helped my happiness and my health level a lot. And so I want to share it with you. It only takes a minute. It's so effective. And everybody in the whole world needs to know how to do it. Anyway, you just use your hands. That's all you need. And what it does is it balances the left side of your brain with the right side of your brain, making you whole brain conscious. Anyway, very simple. Let me show you how to do it. You take your hand, either one will work, and put it on the back of your head like this, right where your occiput is. Then you take the other hand and tap the crown of your head lightly, softly, remembering to breathe. The reptilian part of your brain, which I'm tapping out right now, regulates your breathing, your heart rate, and all those automatic functions that keep you alive. I'm tapping the heart part of my brain here, right over your thymus, on your chest. And some people think it's even more important than the cortices. Then, after you're finished, you move your hand up to where you left off and tap that out. And this area of the brain is the parietal brain, and it regulates and coordinates your movements. So the right leg knows what the left leg is doing, and where the head's positioned, and all of that important stuff. Anyway, tap lightly and softly, and remember to breathe. And then go on up to your head, and in this area we are tapping out, starting to tap out the thinking process, the memories, the inner workings of your thinking brain. Remember to breathe, tap lightly and softly, and then go on up to the crown of your head, right where you left off, and softly and gently tap this out, remembering to breathe. And then move your hand forward just where you left out and tap this area. Be sure and cover your eyebrows because your brain goes down quite a ways, and you want to get every little part so that your whole brain functioning. And now we go to the sides of our head, and this is the limbic brain. And the limbic brain controls your emotions. So it's very important that the right and the left side communicate so we don't get stuck, so that we are able to be in joy, harmony. And you'll notice that I only have two hands, so I have to use my imagination here. I'm going to leave one hand energetically in place while I tap out the limbic brain. And now, just for insurance, I'll leave the other hand energetically in place while I tap out the limbic brain. Again, breathing is the most important part. Okay, you're done. That's all it is. And I guarantee you that if you do it, it will improve your life. I don't know how much, but for mine, it's improved it a lot. The most dramatic thing I ever had happen with the Cortices was I was driving and I was so sleepy, I just could hardly stay awake, which was very dangerous. And so I only had one hand then, but I did a lot of imagination. Tapped out my Cortices as I was driving. And I was wide awake, ready to handle most anything. Anyway, I hope you'll do it. I know it will bring joy and harmony into your life, and you will just be so much more alive if you remember to tap out your Cortices in the morning. Anyway, thank you for listening, and goodbye.